Artemu, the Violet Wizard here, and today we're taking a little break from Pokemon Emerald to dive into a brand new adventure. Say hello to A Hat in Time, an indie game that I have been really looking forward to actually get to play for myself. This thing has been out for quite a few years, and from what I've seen of it, it's just a fantastic experience. So without further ado, let's jump into this adventure. It's got quite a lot of eye-catching stuff here. Not focusing on all this right now. If you could just let me get past all the it's very cute Smash Brothers style rendered art. Thank you. Can we please just get to the main menu already? Alright, something I really like about this, if you delete a save file, just the main character screams, and that is hilarious. So yeah, this is quite the interesting adventure. We definitely have a lot of ground to cover, but for the time being, why don't we just jump into the main adventure? Yes, I would like to start a new game. So before actually starting this stream, a few I guess hours ago, I did kind of test out how this would work on the system, and yeah, just getting to test it out on like the first mission. We're definitely in for a treat here. Gears for Breakfast are responsible for bringing us this wonderful adventure. It's such a fun little name for a group, I must say. If it turns out that everything was a dream, I am going to throttle some people.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure. You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full and the ship is flying at full speed. Today's to-do list contains waking up, adjusting to your ship.
I hate getting woken up in the middle of my nap. Welcome to the spaceship, the hub area of our adventure. The main character we're playing as is simply known as Hat Kid. She's just an adorable little scamp. See here, her bedroom is just very fun. She just has a big old pile of pillows that she can just swim in. Got a very nice looking bed, honestly. I would love to sleep in this thing. And yeah, just a fun little area to start off our adventure. A closet. You only really wear one outfit, so there's lots of room for skeletons. Definitely expect a lot of humor in the dialogue in this adventure. We check that, we get an item. So we'll go more into that a bit later, but that is something that'll be very important going forward. Let's head through this door here. This is the main area of our spaceship. So I love this little Roomba here, which I think it's possible to ride this thing maybe. Come on. Alright, I think I sated my curiosity enough. Got a very cute looking TV here. And I do like the dynamic music changes. Currently not able to investigate too much of the ship right now, but there's definitely a lot to see going forward. Yeah, just very nice atmosphere overall as we get into stuff here. I wish she goes boop. So we got 40 out of 40 hourglasses, it seems, which is apparently the fuel that we use to pilot our ship. So, our little protagonist here is on her way back home when suddenly we get a knock on the window of our ship. Alright, who is knocking up there? Just want to quickly go to the kitchen right here because there is something that I do want to show here. If we check the fridge, Ugh. I call it the nasty patty. And the microwave, it's a microwave. Use it to punish food that has been bad. I mean, that is definitely a place where you would punish food. Wonder what this guy's up to.
What is this? Flying boat? All boats need to pay toll in Mafia Town, even in space. Mafia come in to collect.
What are you, the IRS? No, you idiot! Don't open that! We're out in space!
How rude!
Well, that takes care of that. Well, goddamn space mafia ruining everything. And there goes our hourglass thingies. I just love that she just looks minor inconvenienced by all this. That's good. There's a lot of personality in this game, as we'll see going forward. Chapter 1, Mafia Town. Act 1. Welcome to Mafia Town. So yeah, we definitely got a lot to worry about here. We're separated from our ship. We are all out of fuel. And we're going to be chased by these guys wearing aprons. Things are going to be very interesting going forward. If the game would actually load this mission. I know I don't exactly have the most powerful system to be working on, so yeah, just don't expect things to be all that great. Yeah, our first area is here in Mafia Town. Oh boy, that was weird. Let's actually go in my settings right now. What do I want to do for these visuals? I might want to lean more to high performance. So things may look a little bit on the offside visually, but if it means having a much smoother experience here, then I'm all for it. This play's just gonna stay here. These little green orbs. Never mind that. Who is that? These little green orbs here are this game's currency. You'll definitely want to collect a lot of these going forward. Where are you going?
Did fellow Mafia watch TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump double in air. I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable with body. Must go work out.
So yeah, as typical platformers go, we have the ability to jump. In this case, we have a double jump. I want to investigate things here very soon. Just want to grab all the items there. And if we look over here, you can see there's a safe. And it connects to some things here. These are vault codes. You'll definitely want to pick these up when you go through these levels, because they have some very interesting stuff for you.
All roads lead to Mafia. Not good. Big immigration problems. We fixed this by moving to Island. Now no road lead to Mafia.
Yeah, I can understand your logic there. And by grabbing all of those vault codes, we're able to get a lot of collectibles. Namely, sprint yarn. This yarn is looking ready to sprint. Requires 2 yarn to stitch. I'll be going into a mechanic we will be seeing much later on. If we go over to this platform here, we can see that there's these transparent boxes here, and there's actually another ball of yarn up there that we cannot reach for the time being. Definitely want to remember that for later. Ow! This guy freaking tripped me! What a jerk! Hey there. Oh, okay, just don't want to talk. And see there, those red orbs have hearts. When you collect them, they will help restore your life.
There I punch Beryl, dressed as old lady. It makes people scared of mafia.
That's good
Life
to
of
know.
mafia is good.
So yeah, pretty much all the guys here are mafia. They are certainly an interesting group of characters. So those little guys there are enemies. I'm just gonna leave them. Well, I can't leave this guy hanging. Patty cake, baker's man. Ow! How rude! So yep, you have 4 hit points, and you definitely want to make sure you don't lose it all, because then you die. Luckily, there isn't a life system in the game, so once you've taken damage, you really don't have to... Well, if you lose all of your HP, you don't have to worry about losing much progress. What does this say? Cool dude should totally give him your fish. Alright, that's cute. What do you have to say, buddy?
Yesterday, mafia wake up not feeling like punching. See? Even mafia job is hard.
I feel bad for you there, buddy. Now, before I go any farther, there is one other thing that I want to note just up here. I'm not going to high-five you again, buddy. So we got this character here. He definitely looks something.
Hi there, young one. I am from a faraway land. I've seen every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries. You may call me the badge seller, for I sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat. If you have money, of course.
This is definitely a good use for your money. So the badge seller will sell a variety of different badges that can give different effects to you. The only one we can afford right now is the item magnet badge. Automatically attracts nearby collectibles. That could be good to us. See here, there's also a hover badge, which could be helpful, and mumble badge. This really doesn't do much besides actually affecting, like, the way that characters talk. Pretty much, if you play Banjo-Kazooie, then you know exactly what that does. But anyway, we will buy this badge here. Automatically attracts nearby collectibles. Thank you for that. And as you can see, any badges we collect are automatically attached to our hats. That's very nice. In case you couldn't tell, hats play a very big role in this adventure. Excuse me, where are you going? And that's a really big hunk of meat there. And why is he standing on that?
Down there. Don't think I didn't see you stalking me.
Oh god, she's British.
Us kids should stick together, not stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can be a really dangerous place. So what'd you say? Wanna join my little rebellion? Oh, by the way, did you have anything to do with the junk falling from the sky? Yeah? Yikes! Looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do, huh?
Hey, that junk is how I'm gonna get home,
Tell
lady.
you what, come up here and I can show you where some of your junk landed.
Would you please stop talking about my junk, okay? So by hitting the switch here, we actually cause this crane to move, which will be helpful. So I don't think there's anything else on this building we really need to interact with. So this is actually a very big map. There's lots of stuff we can explore here. Not really going to focus too much on exploration for the time being, and just mainly focus on the items here. But we got another thing, the brewing yarn. Cook up mad concoctions. Requires 4 yarn to stitch. I was thinking, I actually use that to make the sprint hat right now. Yeah, I might as well do this. So yeah, one of the mechanics in this game is that you can use the yarn you collect to stitch hats. And these hats can be very, very good to ya. Sprint hat, of course, allows you to sprint at very high speeds. This will be very handy for traversing the areas. I actually don't want to be here right now. There's quite a few enemies here, and yeah, I'm really not that equipped for dealing with them. So let's just head back up here and talk to this little lady up here. Just to kind of go into this character that we are interacting with, she is simply known as Mustache Girl, because she has a mustache. Just gonna say right now, females with facial hair, you are totally valid.
Follow me, Rebel Squad.
Alright, just a second. See if we can follow her, and there's some collectibles we can gather along the way. Hello there. Just want to grab as much of these money as we can.
I think one of your junk pieces fell and smashed right into the market's fountain. Messed it up real good. When going over there, just avoid making eye contact with the mafia and you'll be fine. Good luck, fellow rebel. See ya!
Thank you. So yeah, she is an interesting character, as we'll see much later on. Let's see this fine. Mafia is quality. If you say otherwise, you lie. Again, there's just so much personality in this game. Hey, want the ball? Alright, buddy. Doesn't even know how to catch it. In COD we trust. Okay.
Huh?
Hey!
Oh?
Excuse me, sir, but I kind of need that in order to fly my ship. So ow. Hey, come on, give it here. I'm gonna take this. So we got ourselves a weapon. The umbrella is our main method of attack. By simply hitting the attack button, we're able to smack foes silly with it. And by beating that guy up, we got our first major collectible of the game. This is a timepiece. Pretty much see them as the Power Stars, the Shine Sprites, or the Moons from the Mario games. These are pretty much what these are. Definitely want to collect as many of these as you can. And there's plenty of adventures for us to go on that will allow us to get them. So yep, our first mission here in Mafia Town went pretty well, all things considered. And by putting in that timepiece, we've now restored power to the show. The chapter Mafia Town is now available. Okay, that's good. I figured out how to switch hats whenever I need to. Alright, left trigger to use our abilities. You see there, we were able to just cover so much distance with this hat on. That's great. I do like the default hat. It definitely has its charm. And if we do that, yeah, our main hat is used to show you just where your main goal is whenever you need them. Excuse me, I actually wanted to switch to my sprint hat because it's helpful. This just looks very cute. So by approaching the telescopes that you see here on the main map, that allows us to access the world screen. And from here, we're able to take on the various missions in the various worlds we explore in our adventure. So I'm going to be doing these missions mainly in order. So our next act we're going to go to is Act 2. Chapter 1 Mafia Town, Act 2, Barrel Battle. As you can see here, every act has its own unique title art, and it's just really charming, definitely adds to the personality of this game. Just very impressive that they went to the lengths of just adding all of this to the game. Just really makes the experience oh so good. So yeah, we are back once more in Mafia Town. And looks like our friend the Mustache Girl is in a bit of a bind. So definitely gonna have to take care of her. See here, we're able to not only run up walls, but also jump from them, which is very helpful. Just going to see about grabbing these items here. Just something that I can note about this game is that don't expect to be able to collect all the collectibles you can in a chapter without first getting some stuff that you can only obtain during later parts of the game. So we're not going to be able to do everything right away. But if we head in this crack here, we can obtain some more yarn. Very nice. They'll be useful for when we want to make another hat. And of course, they just smack aside any enemies we see now with our handy-dandy umbrella. Can't break those right now, it's unfortunate. Got another safe. We'll definitely want to unlock this. So I'm pretty sure there is one safe in every act of the chapters. So we'll definitely want to be on the lookout for these. Whenever you need to see where the things are, just... no. Oh, we also have a homing attack. Where if you're locked onto an enemy, you can just simply hit the attack button in midair, and then you home in on them. It'd be a nice way to deal damage, but I just kind of prefer using the umbrella. Alright, now show me where these are. There's one up there. Run up this wall. Unfortunately, we cannot. Alright, I definitely want to open this vault before we go do the main objective, so... oh yeah, I see that now. Let's go this way. This is nice, just like in Mario Sunshine, you're just able to spring off of these banners here. I actually forget what these things are actually called, but it's really not important right now. Oh, come on. Definitely need to try again with that. I think also that dashing is also good for boosting our jump. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is... here. And that allows us to grab that code. And the next one is just over here.
Got him.
Hey, that little birdies. Alright, we got all the codes. Let's go unlock that chest, and then we will be good to continue on with this chapter. Just kind of going into some things that have been going on lately. Now, some things I'd really like to talk about once we kind of have a lull in just the overall adventure. I see that yarn over there. I think I'm going to try to get that before we go do this mission. It's just very nice to collect some yarn. What's up,
Seagull
buddy?
eat fish, but fish belongs to Mafia. We punch Seagull for not respecting Mafia.
Look, I know they're kind of pesky, but don't punch
Seagull
seagulls,
say,
man.
no punch, I have child. Mafia punch Seagull with child.
That's mean. I mean, seriously, dude. And here we get some more brewing yarn. It's very nice. Once we get some more of that, we will be set for new things. This guy's sleepy. Okay. Alright, there's that vault we still need to get, so let's go take care of that, and should be good for... oh, I see something over here. So we hit this. I was able to get a long chain of these orbs. And by doing that, we actually affect the level geometry here, which also allows us to grab some more yarn. Very good. With that, we should be very close to getting the next hat, which will be pretty helpful going forward. Spice is hot, fire's hot, spicy burger, same thing. Definitely love the personality they give to the Mafia guys here. Got a bunch more money, and we get some more brewing yarn. With that, we should have enough for this hat. So mix this.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know I'm gonna wear this by default. The brewing hat. Cook a mad concoctions. This allows us to throw an explosive weapon. And we can use that to break certain shiny things, allowing us to get some even more yarn. Yay! So yeah, that was definitely worth getting. See another one of these. Let's throw that potion. Gather some more orbs. Very nice. And we are very close to our main objective here. Now, I want to know, is there any more yarn that I can get before I actually go do this? Sorry for kind of leaving you to die right now, girl, but I'll be helping you very soon. Let's grab a few more of that, and then... Is there any more yarn we can grab? Okay, I see something down there. Look at our equipment right now. Just want to check this. It doesn't look like we have any more hat recipes. But yeah, I'll keep the brewing hat on because, hey, I am the Violet Wizard. It's very on brand for me. Something else that we'll be going over much later on this adventure is you can actually customize your look. It's a hunk of meat just like in your cartoons, only far bigger. Weird considering you haven't stopped spotting any Leviathan animals around here. Yeah, you're actually able to change the appearance of your character, not just from the hats, but also the colors. Which, I must say, I like the default color scheme of Hat Kid here. I will definitely be changing her look up a bit more going forward, but it's not something I'm really worried about right now. So by doing that, we're able to gather a lot of orbs, and we just slide down, please. Yeah, there's definitely some more things we can gather,
Leave
but...
Mafia alone and stay away from cave. Don't make Mafia have to get up.
Your cooking is bad and you're a bad person. Mafia of cooks, #1 at everything. So these guys are a fan of cooking, huh? I can definitely approve. Leaving that cannon there, we just shoot across the frickin' map. This would be good for grabbing some collectibles, but don't really need it right now. Okay, so let's throw a potion. Alright, I was wondering if we can actually break those TNT barrels with our... Look, little hermit crab. That's cute. I'm sorry, just most of this is just going to be me reacting to things in this game. Let's grab this ball of yarn here. That'll be very helpful. But yeah, this is my first time playing this game, so a lot of things are going to be me reacting to a lot of the stuff going on. I have seen Let's Plays of this game, so I do know a lot about what we are going to be facing here. Just the overall... just playing through the game is something that I haven't experienced myself. Okay, I'm seeing some dialogue up there that is definitely motivating me to actually save Mustache Girl right now. So, let's go see if we can take care of her. Not like that. Ooh, we can actually grab some more yarn here on the way up. Right, let me find that umbrella again. Sleep up here, and we got some more yarn. Lost and found. And that's just cute. Like, these levels are just jam-packed with fun little details that just really make this world come alive. It's great. Got some more of those, and yeah, we definitely need to go save Mustache Girl. I know, just been kind of dilly-dallying right now, but I can't help it. I gotta collect as much as I can. Bringing that garbage, we get a lot of orbs. Very nice. So actually pretty close to that guy. How many orbs do we have right now? Oh, we could actually afford to buy a new hat from him. I mean, badge. Sorry. Kind of mixing up my terminology here. It's quite alright. So here, smack these birds down. Yeah, take that, see? Yeah, one of us gotta talk like actual mafia, you know?
Have you
Tell this
come
guy
to
what's
make
he
another
got.
purchase?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we can buy the hover badge. Definitely purchase this for our set. And yeah, just kind of going into this character again, I just love his design. Just everything about him, from the way he's twitching in a very glitchy manner, it's great. That's just a fantastic design. And let me just say, he's not the only creepy character we're going to be seeing in this adventure. And I couldn't be happier for it. I know I could be using my sprinting hat right now, but I'm just kind of just reveling in the fact that I have a wizard hat on right now. It's so good and it's so on brand for me. What can I say? Okay, we really should be equipping the sprint hat. Just gotta hurry and help this girl. I love juice bar. Anything to say, buddy? No? Alright. Notice. Did not turn off stove. Buns got too spicy. Again, there's just so much humor in this game. I love it. Oh, wait, hold on. So there's actually, you can crouch here, and by going into here, it's very creepy, you're able to get a relic. This unknown relic might match with others. Yeah, throughout this game, you will encounter relics, which are just another form of collectible that we're gonna see more of as we go forward. I think in each act in the game, there is a relic for you to collect. I don't know if you're able to gather them in, like, all in the same game after acts, so and I'm just kind of trying to get accustomed to the terminology of this game, because I've experienced so many games that use act, chapters in a lot of different contexts.
Mafia's still setting up shop. Not open. Even when open, child not welcome.
Oh, come on, man. I want to buy your Pac-Man cheese. These guys really just like being mafia.
What?
There's another Volt code.
Mafia say keep eye out for Tano. Maybe something interesting appear later. Ha! Mafia just kidding. Nothing interesting ever happened here.
Well, that's sad. But yeah, kind of knowing that there's another vault here, I am so sorry, my friend, but I gotta gather these. I promise you, Mustache Girl, this won't take very long. I just need to get these tickets. I must know what is inside box. Mafia sabotage. Well, I have a feeling I know who set this camp up. Alright, that's just crude. Come on. Alright, let's go see where the rest of these tickets are. Alright, that's the fourth one. So I think we have 2 more to collect. There's one up here. And then we got one down further in the beach. Alright, just one more to go, and then we are gonna finally save our friend. I am sorry, it's just kind of how things would be in these collect-up-on games. You just have to stop every once in a while to see what's going on and just see all the various things you're able to get in the levels. Because, hey, this is just the way things are, you know? I'm serious. Idea ball, go away. I'm serious. Sawed off. And that one's just Clank. Yep, you can tell that is Mustache Girl's writing because she uses British terminology there. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy, it's just what I noticed. Alright, let's open up this vault and see what we get. Got a lot of orbs, and more importantly, we got a rift token. Use it on your spaceship's orb machine to gain cute rewards. So that'll be something else we'll be going into a bit later on once we get back to the ship. For now, how about we actually go take care of our friend who's being harassed by the mafia, you know? Put on our sprint hat so we can get across very quickly. And yeah, hopefully we don't get distracted by anything else going forward. I'm finally here!
Hey? Hey, child, shoo! Mafia can't have child witness when Mafia teaching lesson.
Oh, you guys are teachers now! Hi. I fucked your wife!
It's
What?
awkward for Mafia. Mafia not sure what to do.
No one fucks Mafia's
Boss,
wife.
what do we do with eyewitness? Teach her lesson, boys.
So we got ourselves a boss fight here. This is really not that big of a battle. These guys don't really put up too much of a fight. Just whack him a bunch, up, he fall over. And by killing him, we get some more orbs. Ow. Alright, he did hit me, so there's that.
I'm gonna take you
Took
down.
him down. So, we just got a few more to deal with. Come here, buddy. Oh, he angry. Zeb, it's telling us now to do the homing attack, but we figured that out much sooner. Come here, buddy. You're no match for me. I have an umbrella and a ton of sass.
Enough! Mafia won't bow to little girl. Prepare to feel Mafia's wrath.
Uh-oh, we got some Donkey Kong here.
Heads up, little punk.
It's a feeling we just need to
Do
dodge
not
this
think
guy's
about
attacks
avoiding
for now.
barrels.
Oh, I'm avoiding your barrels, buddy.
Stand still.
You can't get me. Uh-oh. So see this here. I just want
See
to...
if girl can handle this barrel.
Yeah, just want to duck under these barrels, make sure we don't get hit here, and we should be good.
This lead nowhere. Mafia need to take care of this Mafia style. Prepare to feel what Mafia do to old ladies.
Just love the constant references to hurting old ladies. I mean, these might be bad guys, but come on, they have a lot of personality.
You can jump.
Yes, I can. I am a collectathon protagonist, so of course I do. Come on, buddy. See how well you handle that. And game. And with that, we got another timepiece. Hey, buddy, what's up? Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid you entirely. So I quickly want to grab these here. This gets us a lot of orbs from this. Got them all. I like the clapping that they do once you gather all those. That's actually very sweet. What this guy doing? I'm just kind of having a good time there. Let's break this barrel open. Again, I know my goal is is right over there by just kind of ignoring it right now just so I can do whatever the heck I want. It's kind of the thing you do here in these collectathon games. Just want to look around and gather as much as you can. With that said, probably next mission, we're actually going to talk about some other important stuff that's been going on. With that, we cleared another chapter and got our second timepiece. Very nice.
Psh, can you believe them? What a bunch of losers.
I know, right?
Hey, you're all right, new kid. Do you have a name?
You may address me as Autumn, you the Violet Wizard.
No? You shy? That's cool. You're a less talk, more fighting kind of girl, I take it.
I guess so.
That thing you grabbed there, are you collecting them? Because I know where there's more of them.
You do?
They've been raining from the sky ever since you arrived. I've seen the goons bring them to their headquarters way up there. We should go up there and get your junk. It'll be fun. I'll take any opportunity that involves messing up the mafia.
Sounds
You
good.
with me, buddy?
Sure thing. Friends! So yeah, looks like we got ourselves a new friend here. It's very nice. I'm sure nothing bad will come from this. As we head into... I'm assuming we're just heading back into the ship. Intruder alert! Whenever this happens, it means we got a new passenger on the ship. In this case, Mustache Girl is hanging out with us on our ship. What's
Are
up,
you
girl?
ready to take down some mafia? Let's do it. I'm psyched. Let's go
Oh.
over the plan. All assaults need a good plan, or it'll be a flop. First, we strangle them, choke them, and watch them beg for mercy. That'll show them.
Oh. You got kind of a psychotic streak.
No, wait. Strangling is too kind.
Really?
We smash them together into mush and put their remains in a jar.
I got nothing to say to this. This is brutal.
Then we sell the jar for pocket money. That'll be the ultimate salt in the wound.
Please don't mention salt and wounds.
But first, we have to make it through their mafia HQ.
Okay, this drawing just makes me think of the big fat meanie moment from SpongeBob. As if I really look like
Once
this.
we find and dethrone the mafia boss, the rest will follow. Then our mush and jar party will be no problem. We've got to get you geared up. Your hat is basic, and we don't do basic in this gang.
What's wrong with my hat?
Yarn can be found around Mafia Town and used to stitch new hats if you're crafty. I've collected one for you.
Oh, I am already quite experienced with hat making. But sure, I can take some more yarn.
You need more yarn for some hats than others. I guess being creative isn't free. So keep an eye out for yarn.
Certainly.
Now you're a killing machine. Let's go get them.
I must say, you're a good artist, as gruesome as your tastes come, and I can respect that.
Now you're a killing machine. Let's go get them.
Sure thing, new friend. Alright, so let's head back up to the kitchen, and we go take care of this. Plenty more mafia to deal with. Actually curious about something. Guess we're not gonna be able to do it right now. I'm just kind of thinking about our latest collectible that we got. We're gonna have to wait a little longer for that, I think. Aw, that's cute. The little Roomba got hurt against the wall. Yeah, we got one of those collectibles that we're taking care of very soon. Valuable collectibles. Alright, where exactly is the orb machine? So I wonder what that is. Oh, we can only equip one badge at a time, it seems. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the collector orb. I mean, collector badge up. See, I don't think we have the machine order to spend that coin just yet. I love this show. How about we break these? Oh, there it is. It's a small machine that takes tokens and gives a gift in return. Not enough tokens. Alright, so we need to spend 3 of those in order to get something good. But yeah, you'll definitely want to collect as many of those RIP tokens as you can. So you can get some nice stuff from that. Alright, let's head back to Mafia Town. Now that we cleared Barrel Battle, it's time to move on to Act 3. She came from outer space. Yeah, you can tell we're in for a good time here. It's actually a little annoying that it's taking so long to actually load the axe. I just kind of have to deal with my system. Look at the nerdy mafia. So yeah, but this act is important for something pretty major because we can see here that the actual weather has been changed significantly in this mission, where things are all
Little
rainy.
girl see thing over there? Mafia wonder if there is way to get, but Mafia no time to search for entrance if Mafia need to stare.
As we saw from there, we can use our basic hatches to kind of show us where our goal is, which I'm not too worried about right now. So whoop! Sorry, buddy. I was not trying to hit you. What I want is to see if I can get to that, which I don't know if we're gonna be able to do right now. This might be something that requires something a little later to get. Actually, I think I see the problem here. Yep, we are going to need something that we don't currently have in order to get that. Yeah, so basically what we need to do is find the yarn that corresponds with a certain and a new hat, and we'll be able to get something good.
Mafia watching shows. High interest in plotline.
He just doesn't want us to know he's watching ponies right now. Ow! What the heck? Oh, I'm all muddy. I'm a muddy girl. So yeah, this will be relating to something going forward in this mission. This is not just for looks. But we'll worry about that once we actually get to our main objective here. If I can actually stop dilly-dallying and actually get to it. I'm just kind of looking around right now just to see what I'm able to do right now. Because there's still quite a lot to Mafia Town that we haven't seen.
All figured out.
Oh, he's scared of me, it looks like. Interesting. I don't know if I've been up here yet. So it looks like these Mafia guys are scared of me when I'm covered in mud. How fascinating. Alright, so our objective is out over there. Should be able to get there pretty easily from here. Just want to collect as many of these orbs as we can, because they will be good to us. As we're heading up there, what is some stuff we can talk about right now? I guess one major thing I could say is that very recently, we finally had a new Nintendo Direct, because, man, that's definitely something I've been anticipating for quite a while, and it certainly delivered on a lot of good stuff. For one, the new Smash character coming into Smash Ultimate is going to be Pyra and Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. A game that I have really been regretting not getting because of freaking Emil's Let's Play of it. I just really love what I've seen of it, and yeah, Pyra and Mithra are definitely a great choice of the game. Looking forward to getting to see more of them once that DLC is out. So I think we can get up here and grab this bit of spring yarn. Very nice. Now, is there any more yarn we can get? Because there's definitely something we want to watch out for. Alright, is that the one that we couldn't get right now? Oh, we can get this one by crawling. Never mind. Yep, that is brewing yarn, so we don't really need that. Alright. I feel like we have wasted enough time for this, so let's go head up to our main objective. As up there, we can discuss a little bit more about what's been going on with the Nintendo Direct, because definitely showed a lot of good stuff. Another thing I'm really excited for is that Skyward Sword is finally getting its HD remaster, and I couldn't be happier for it. Because I feel like I'm one of the few people who actually like Skyward Sword, and I can understand why people have kind of mixed thoughts on it, but it's still a game I really enjoy. I just really like the characters, the art direction of the game is just great.
What the? Huh?
Hey, buddy.
It's slimy space alien! Mafia's a spaceship! Mafia knew all along! Mafia is being invaded by aliens!
I mean, when you think about it, I'm from a different planet, so I kind of am an alien. Hello. I'm going to lay my eggs in your brain. So yeah, our main objective here is to chase this guy down while we're all muddy. Pretty fun objective. Alright, T-air to jump through. Okay, I get this now. Hey, buddy. Yep, he's just totally scared of us right now. And yeah, just more of the classic humor of this game that I just really love. But yeah, Skyward Sword HD, I'm very looking forward to, especially with the new control scheme they have going for it. So of course you can use like the normal Nintendo Switch control scheme to do the motion controls. But if you're not using the motion controls and you have a Pro controller, you're still able to make the game work because you have access to the because you can use the right stick in order to direct your sword throw swipes, and that's just really good. I like how they've implemented that into the control scheme now, and it'll be very interesting to get to try out this version of the game when it comes out. Especially because, for me, it's been interesting because I've been meaning to revisit the 3D Zelda games, and this is definitely a good opportunity for me to replay Skyward Sword again.
Leave Mafia alone, you monster! Here, if Mafia give you this, will you go away?
Maybe. Yeah, this guy's just kind of really scared of us right now. I mean, we're covered in mud, of course he'd be scared. Like that, our mission is done. We've already got 3 of our timepieces right now. Things are looking very good for us. There's still definitely a lot more to Mafia Town for us to explore, and we'll definitely get into that very soon. That's excited about something. Wonder what it is. You know what it's
Now
about?
you're a killing machine!
Okay, just gonna repeat the same thing she said before. We don't have any more rift tokens, do we? Nope. Okay, so we'll just forget about that, head on to the next mission. Alright, what do we got here? For new objective. We got that done, and we got Act 4, down with the Mafia. Alright, let's jump right into it. This is where things are going to get very interesting for us. As you can tell here, we got ourselves a boss fight. I love that sign. It's great. Yeah, once more, it's raining, and we got a cannon here. Let's go ahead and jump in.
You took your time. Help me out here. Get these brutes off my case and we can go inside.
Can do, new buddy. As we're taking out these guys, what's some other things to talk about? Because one thing I'm really excited for is they had another trailer for Monster Hunter Rise. And that's definitely got me excited for that game, because they showed a bunch of new monsters and they look really cool. I can't wait to actually get into that game, because it'll be a good time. I really like the Monster Hunter games, even though I've only played a few. But yeah, that'll be very fun. Go away, please. Just more of that classic Hat in Time humor here. I love it. It just definitely gives you the feel of just a fun place, even if things can be a bit, I don't know, these guys are mostly pretty negative, but I don't know, they're still fun in their own way. Put down that switch, and we open the door. It's showtime, baby! Alright. That sign is freaking cute, I just want to say. Yep, we're heading into the real meat of Act 4 now. So heading into the Mafia base. Alright, looks like that's where we need to go to get our timepiece at the theater.
Mafia take not kindly to intruders.
Yeah, well, I don't take kindly to people who don't take kindly to intruders.
If small child get gambling problem, it her own fault. These roulette tables purely for looks. No gambling here.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, buddy, could I get in, please? No? You're just gonna... Alright, fine.
What's troubling you, little girl? Mafia not know what child brings.
Give me a root
Whatever
beer on the
problem
rocks,
is,
please.
Mafia sure you can deal with it. You look like tenacious type, not leave problem alone. Other little girl run into kitchen if you are looking for her. She look like unruly type. Keep eye on her.
Sure thing, buddy. And see here, our friend, the badge seller
Welcome,
is
young
here.
one. Please make a purchase at my humble stall.
Do you have anything new for us, buddy? Oh, we got ourselves a badge pin. Allows you to equip one more badge. I'll definitely take that. Also, yeah, I love the fact that the main collectible that allows us to have more badges is just a pin. That's great. And it's totally fitting with the world that this game takes place in. So with that, we now have 2
Should
badges.
leave. This no place for little girl. Most places not for child, but especially here.
I can imagine that. So looks like we can interact with most of these. This one looks like it only takes local currency. You forgot to stop by the Bureau de Change. Alright, forget about that. Looks like that we're not gonna be able to get. Yeah, we're we're not fast enough to grab that. Fine. Yeah, that's just kind of the way things are here. That's alright, we will figure out how to get that very soon, I bet. See what's over on this side of the room. It's still pouring it down outside. Much nicer to watch them indoors, though. Guess another thing I could say, I'm pretty interested in that one-game Project Triangle strategy. It's made from the same people who did... I'm sorry about that, bud. It's made from the same people who did Octopath Traveler, and it looks very fascinating, especially with the various things that they've shown on. Get back, rats. Right now, this is just reminding me of that one sequence from Final Fantasy VII when you're running on the raptors in the church. What kind of things are they? Hey, bud.
The
What's up?
mafia are terrible at cooking, but fear not. Cooking Cat is here.
Cooking
I'll
cat!
prepare the actual dinner up here and swap the food before anybody eats the mafia's cooking. I'm fairly certain someone would die if they ate the mafia prepared food.
Yeah, they don't exactly look like the cooking type. Oh, this little bucket of prawns. Look, the crabs. They're so cute. I just want to hug them all. I can't help it, I like crustaceans, okay? Now that I look at them, these rats look pretty sick. You're not the good kind of sick, you know? Yeah. So, let's head into the kitchen like that guy told us to. What's up, bud? This appears to be the Mafia's excuse for food. Certainly doesn't smell like it, though. You probably taste some, but you're not sure that's something you want in your obituary. Some more of that classic
Go ahead,
humor.
kid. Open this thing up and I'll keep guard here.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, that's gonna require a key that we don't currently have. Oh, I just realized what I needed to do to get this. So let's hop back up into the raptors, because our friend, the cooking cat, is actually gonna supply us the solution to our little conundrum. We'll grab a bucket of crabs, and we're going to walk all the way over here to this button. Drop you down, and we can grab the key. Alright, that's very nice. Establishing the thing with the cooking cat and those bucket of crabs so that we can get access to the key. Very nice. Like, they're actually holding the key right now. It's a cute little detail. And we are in the freezer. I must say, I do really like freezers, especially the walk-in kind, because obviously at the grocery store I work, they have these kind of freezers, and just pretty interesting to get to when I actually get the chance to actually go into them, because, oh man, they are just so nice. Especially after you've been working for like really long and you're all hot and sweaty, and just being in those big freezers, it feels good. You resist the urge to think of any fish puns. It's tough, but you manage to hold them back. Come on, I like puns. Got to a checkpoint here. That's a lot of money. So that looks like I got some more yarn. Very nice. Definitely got a lot of yarn that'll be useful for some stuff coming up. Don't think like right now. Looks like we are just about to our main objective here. Looks like we found the mafia boss. Of course, course, we can use our throwing hat not just for breaking collectibles, but we can also use them against enemies, which is very nice. Is there anything over here we can get? I don't think so. Alright. Let's grab as many of these orbs as we can, because they'll be helpful. Hey, buddy.
So, it is you! Ever since you landed in Mafia Town, it's been raining with these magical hourglasses. You must be very lost, kid with the hat. You're in the heart of our town, standing before the most powerful man you will ever witness. Everything you've ever owned belongs to me now.
Are you sure about that, dude?
Including this hourglass piece. If you want it, we'll have to settle it in true Mafia style.
Yeah, I've already kicked the butts of a bunch of your guys. You don't exactly inspire confidence.
Right. Action! It is showtime!
So our boss this time is the Mafia boss. Right now, this is a kick-ass tune. Love this is pretty much just a... Okay, I just noticed, though, that attack. Yeah, we can... Love how this is all pretty much just a stage performance. Like, you even got the Mafia guys as trees in the background. That's so good. And yeah, this is just a very cool fight. Just gotta wait for him to be vulnerable, which is when he turns blue. And just dodge his attacks and we'll be good. This really isn't that bad of a fight. What do you got next, buddy? Nice try.
Your friend captured, and soon you will both perish.
Don't worry, Mustache Girl, we'll save you. I will not be done in by these Mafia stooges. What you got next, bud? You ain't gonna be able to beat me. Alright, this is just reminding me of some things. Namely, this just reminds me of this one boss fight in Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, where one of the bad guys, Lord Crump, just rolls up a big ball of X-Knots to attack you with. It's great. It's taken me like this long to actually bring it up, but this game is heavily influenced by stuff from the Mario series. Oh, I just realized what I'm supposed to do right now. Get ready for that. Then we hop up here and whack him. Yeah, it actually took me a while to actually figure that out, but don't worry, we got it. Look, he's changing up his attack here. His attacks are definitely getting a lot more wild here. Alright, buddy, could you stop it?
Mega charge!
Take a potion, buddy. Alright, this time I actually know what to do here. So we are all good. And that is it. We show that Mafia boss who's boss. And we got ourselves our 4th timepiece. Well, they're not gonna bother us for a while. Hey!
So what do these things do anyway? Are they some sort of rare collector's item for nerds? Huh?
That's interesting. I mean, they are called timepieces for a reason.
Whoa. What? Well, did you know about this?
Maybe. Let me take that. It's mine.
This is crazy! Do you even realize what could be done with these? We can make it so that you never got punched in the face by the mafia that one time.
Okay, in my defense, he was really good at patty cake.
We could beat up the mafia, travel back in time, and then beat them up again.
Okay, that's just cool.
No, wait. We can make it so the mafia never arrived on the island.
Okay.
Wait. Even better. We could be crime-fighting time travelers.
You really don't see the problems with time travel here, do you? Have you seen any movie? No, I can't do that.
Wait, what? This doesn't make any sense. You have all this power, and you're not gonna use it to fight evil?
Yep, chaotic neutral, baby.
If you're not gonna use them to fight evil, then I will. I'm not gonna let this island remain as Mafia Town. I'll collect all the timepieces for myself. You have my word on it.
I don't exactly trust her with the timepieces. I mean, we've seen how much of a psychopath she can be. Mustache Girl has pickpocketed half of your pawns. And we are now enemies. Oh well. You know what I say? Keep your friends close and your enemies within striking distance. So we may have lost a bunch of our pawns and a friend, but there's still quite a few things we have gained along the way. Because now that we have 4 timepieces, we can access another part of the ship. Yep, I noticed area unlocked. Go check this out right now. Power's been restored in the machine room. The chapter Battle of the Birds is now available. We'll definitely want to look into that, but alright, I like how the window there is just boarded up. How exactly do you board glass like that? I don't know. And your friend, the Hat Girl's no longer here. Kind of a shame. But yeah, we have divergent goals, so we can no longer interact with her. Just want to quickly go back to the Mafia Town map just to see if we have anything new available. Well, we got some new missions available. Time Rip detected. So yeah, once you clear the main story of an area, there can still be missions for you to do to collect some more timepieces. And I feel like for the rest of this stream session, we're going to go through the rest of Mafia Town and clean up all the missions we still have to do here. Because the next few chapters are going to be very interesting, and I want to take care of those in some later stream sessions. Just so we kind of have all the things in a specific order, you know. So anyway, let's head into... Actually, wait. That's Act 7. What's Act 5? Huh, interesting. We're kind of going out of order here, aren't we? But yeah, let's head to Act 7 now that we have this available. The Golden Vault. Alright, that graphic is very cute. Just come on. She's so happy! I know I've already just complimented the art of this game a bunch, but it's just really cute. Adds to the personality of the adventure. It's real good. And just getting the opportunity to kind of draw these characters myself has been really fun. As you can see, the background of my stream here, I've actually drawn that myself. And I'm using that as my thumbnail stuff for this adventure. You can see that there's something over there we can grab, so let's go get it. That's just a good way to just kind of gather any pawns and any yarn that we can get as we make our way for the rest of Mafia Town here. What's up, bud? Just going to ignore you. See if we can find golden tickets. Alright, there's a vault code. And we got a bunch more we need to collect, so it's gonna be very interesting. See this down here I wanna grab. Oh yeah, I've already done like this part, haven't I? Can I get up here, please? There we go. Yeah, I just kind of did that again. Not really the most major thing in the world, but it's very nice just to have these pawns, because they will be helpful going forward. Just want to have as much money as you can. And what do we got over here this way? Oh, it's blocked off. Okay. I see now. So why don't we go check out over here and see what else we can grab. So we got the rest of those codes we need to gather. Probably gonna head back to where the golden vault is, just so that we can get a clear idea where we need to go. Where is this thing again? Really? Nothing? You're not gonna tell me where to go? You're not even gonna show me where the golden vault is, because I need it. I really need it. Okay, I have a good idea on where it is. Yeah, it's up there. Let's go back to the brewing hat, because it's very on brand for me. I believe if I hit that balloon, that'll rocket us up here. Good. Alright, let's see. There is something over here this way. I do very much like this mechanic where you're able to see where your objectives are from these streams. Again, you don't need this, but it is very nice that they have this available. Oh, and there's our friend, the badge seller. Go check in with him very soon. Alright, what do you got for us, buddy?
Everything I sell is of value. I also sell terrible badges, and yet people buy them anyway.
That's interesting. So we got a projectile here. Will release X for a beam attack. That could be helpful. Let's buy that. Projectile badge. That's definitely interesting. Alright, let's put the magnet badge back on. See here? Oh, that is cool. I don't really know a whole lot of situations where we're actually going to need our beam attack, but that's very cool. Hello, Mafia. I am not Mafia, but I like to talk like Mafia. Yeah, the Mafia guys, as you can tell, I really like these guys. They have a lot of charm to them, despite being, you know, Mafia. Just the whole town just has a very cozy feel. Like, this is the Mafia headquarters here in this town, but it's just a very chill atmosphere to it. It doesn't really feel all that threatening. Just feels like a very nice place to be. Which is odd considering the Mafia's here, but, you know, just how I feel about it. Alright, if we could go back to the vault and find out what the next objective is. So I'd really like to get this through so that we can move on to other objectives. What are these guys doing? Oh,
On that.
they're just kicking dirt at this poor guy.
Predictable.
Hey, like that, buddy. Eat potion. And by helping that guy out, we get some more points and some yarn. Very nice. So yeah, I know that I usually try to end my streams around the 2-hour mark, but considering how things are going to be here as we're cleaning up Mafia Town, I'm thinking we could probably go a bit over time, you know what I'm saying? Especially because we're having fun here, discovering a bunch of new things here in this game, and just getting a feel for things. It's definitely going to be a lot for us going forward. This is a pretty meaty game, despite the fact that it may not look it. As you saw back in the spaceship, there are a total of 40 timepieces that we need to get in order to complete this game. But that is not the only thing that we are able to do here, because there are some DLC chapters in this game, and also a specific challenge mode that definitely ups the ante in quite a few ways. And I'll definitely be covering those sometime in the future, but I feel like my main idea for this playthrough, we're going to be tackling the main adventure here, and then we'll settle the DLC and the challenge mode in separate streams as I get into the games that I also want to play sometime in the future, because there's one game in particular I've been really excited to get into, and that is Bugsnax. I even revived my Epic Games account just so that I could have the opportunity to play Bugsnax, and you know, I'd say it's pretty worth it, all things considered, because it's just a game that I'm really looking forward to getting into. And I just can't wait to share my own experiences with that game. It's going to be a good time. Alright, we got our next little thing there. Got some more pawns. Very nice. And we got, like, I think one more ticket. We could need two. Not sure. Alright, let's head back up to the vault and see what else we need. The vault should be just over here this way. There's one more thing we can grab. Alright, see that yarn up there? It's gonna be a little tricky to get to it, but I'd say it's worth it. We want to jump off of this balloon, jump up here, and we get some more brewing yarn. I would like to actually find some new yarn so that we can get another hat. Well, we'll focus on that a bit later, because we got our main objective here. Find this vault again. There you are. And our objective is that way. Wow, that is quite a ways away. Alright, looks like it's over there on that crane. There's our friend the badge collector again. Alright, need to head up this way, and we should be good. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I really liked in that Nintendo Direct, because there definitely were some good things. Ooh, I see that over there that I want to get. We'll definitely focus on that soon. Because at the very end of the Direct, they did announce something very nice, and that was Splatoon 3. Yeah, I was definitely not expecting to see another Splatoon game in the current Switch lifestyle. But yeah, that'll be very interesting to get into next year. Definitely should be a good thing. I love that that balloon is like sabotaged with just of the mustache girl's image. Alright, now where was the thing I wanted? Alright. So I think for this we need to get that switch maybe? Oh, the switch isn't here anymore, so how am I supposed to do? You know what? I think I got an idea. We can climb up here. No? Oh, okay. So I have to figure out another way up there. I think. I don't actually know if our objective is over there. Oh, this is great. The SS, none of your business. That's great. I just love the humor in this game. It's just so fun. Got these guys harassing another old man. Don't worry, buddy. I helped you out. We even got some nice puns as our reward for that. Yep, let's just head up here and see where we're able to lead this. As you can tell, this is a pretty big map, all things considered. But it's definitely very compact. Alright, I don't know if that's the last of the things we need, but definitely nice to check. We go over here, we get some more sprint yarn. Looks like there's some... Looks like there's a collectible over there. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky. I want to see if I can get this. But I'm thinking that I might not be able to actually grab this at this time. So let me go to my sprint hat. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be something that I have to wait on, because it's kind of telegraphing to me that I need a certain hat in order to do that. So yeah, we'll wait on that for a little while. Oh, it looks like we actually do have a drowning mechanic. It's kind of sad, all things considered. I don't really like drowning. Ooh, there. Looks like there's a relic up there. So we can't grab that just yet, because we're going to need something that we can only get in a later world. But definitely want to keep an eye on that for later. Alright, I'm starting to think that maybe I have everything I need to complete this mission. I just love that laser. And that we got another relic. So I know relic might match well with others. Alright, we'll deal with that later. For the time being, I think we are just about done here. Smash up some more of these, because I really like blowing things up. And of course it gets me to wear my favorite hat right now. Woo! So yeah, that's going to require something we can't get right now. Hey bud, what's up?
That darn seagull over there took my camera. I would have gone and done a belly dive over there. No, but this belly's too precious for sliding on.
It looks like we'll have to focus on that much later. Let's see here. I mean, I could try this. Yeah, no, I think we are gonna have to wait on that. But I am pretty sure at this point we have everything we need. So I guess we can head back to the safe after I'm just kind of done wasting my time collecting bonds. I can't help it. I have to go after these collectibles when I can. They'll be important for later, you know? The barrels of TNT are still here, surprisingly. I figure it would have just blown up eventually, but no. The ladder here. It's very nice they just allow you to quickly climb up stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we don't need to go back in there. So, just kind of make our way back up to the roof and we should be good. Oh yeah, I know where I'm at now. Pretty close to our objective. There we are. And with all the vault codes, we get... what else? A timepiece. That's very nice. We got to explore quite a lot of Mafia Town, picked up some new collectibles. That was definitely worth it. pretty sure I heard someone knocking at the door right now. Oh, intruder alert! What do we got on board? Ah, it's the cooking cat! What is up, cooking cat?
What a lovely spaceship you have here. Sorry for the break and entering. I just really wanted to see what an alien spaceship is like. You know, I expected aliens to be more green and probably with a thirst for flesh. But I guess you aliens come in all shapes and sizes, huh?
Yep.
Hey, if you're looking to explore our planet, you need to understand it first. Otherwise, you won't know if you're stepping on grass or quicksand. Don't know
That's
how
fair.
to identify relics? Fear not. Cookin' Cat is here. I'll let you have this burger cushion relic for free.
Oh, nice. So we got that. No relic might match all
You can
others.
identify this relic at the podium. If you place them on the podium in the correct order, you might be able to make sense of it. If you're able to identify a relic, something great might happen. You never know, so keep an eye out for relics. I've taught you everything I know about relics.
Very good. So yeah, this is going into our relic mechanic here. Spending those, we're able to just kind of set things up so that we are able to place our relics. It's a match! You've identified a relic from the strange planet. It's a burger. And by doing that, we actually unlock a new thing back in Mafia Town. Earthling sitting device. Research concludes that this thing is very soft to sit on. So soft that the only logical conclusion that these are the chairs of this planet. It's not a snack. I tried. It tastes like fabric.
Circuit board.
Ah, poor little guy. Repaired that for a few pawn. And yeah, we'll put that there for now. It looks like we don't have everything we need for that. But we'll go take care of that very soon. If we can find another relic that goes with it. Who knows, we might be running into one very soon. But yeah, by completing that relic, that actually unlocks a new mission for us. A brand new time rift has opened up. And that'll allow us to grab another hourglass, obviously. Then how about we head into Act 6? By spending some pawns there to unlock it, eating up Mafia Town. Well, that's some pleasant scenery, don't you think? I just love the Mafia guys just suffering in the lava there. Oh man, I'm starting to sound psychotic. Trust me, I'm not mustache girl. I do have a mustache, but I'm not a girl. I checked. So everything's made of lava now.
Look at mess. This is terrible. Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. Same faucets that control the town volcano.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Was it you, child? No? Mafia think he saw a little girl turn on all faucets. Little hat kid, can you save Mafia Town by turning off all faucets?
I'll do what I can,
Close
sir.
on, maybe water start flowing again.
Buddy. Oh no! Yikes. So yeah, things will definitely change to here in Mafia Town. And everything is surrounded by fire and lava, and things aren't looking very pretty right now. I mean, this is a very pretty scenery, I must say, but yeah, things are definitely less hospitable here. So we gotta go turn off these lava faucets in order to make things go back to normal. Oh, sorry about that, little dude. Oh no, these Tanuki guys are kind of annoying, so we'll just whack you. And yeah, we gotta take care of these lava faucets and set things back to normal. Do is just jump back on here and what is it exactly we do? exactly deal with these? Buddy, do you know? Kind of thinking here. You know, alright, yeah, you just hit them. And that turns them off. Gives us a checkpoint too, so that's good. Send the point to us. I see that thing over there. We could get. No, I don't think we'll be able to access it from here. Also, that poor guy, his butt's burning. You know, that's just happy sometimes. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it while I go fix this problem here. Don't worry, it won't take too long, I hope. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting set of circumstances here with the town on fire. It definitely changes a lot here. There's a lot more hazards to deal with, and things are definitely going to be trickier for us to navigate this whole place. But it shouldn't be too bad. I got a pretty good idea on where we need to go to fix things here. I see a thing here that looks interesting. Okay, wait. Oh, it looks like, yeah, some levels actually have hidden time rifts you can access, it looks like. So just kind of heading into this time rift here, which will give us another timepiece. These missions really remind me a lot of the Super Mario Sunshine levels when you just kind of end up in this little subspace area. The music's like really good, and just kind of navigating these short platforming sections in order to get to the Shine Sprite at the end. Again, this game just has so many Mario callbacks, especially with the shape of that platform over there. But we'll go more into that later. So I'm gonna head up here. I just love the scenery in these areas, just the music, just the way these platforms are designed, just so tranquil. I love it. Head up here. And this is a pretty simple section here. Just wanted to make sure we stay on top of this platform. And head up these gears for breakfast, I hope. And up here is where our timepiece is waiting for us. Alright, so we haven't actually fixed Mafia Town right now, but it is nice that we got that timepiece. And for completing this objective, we're able to get a new thing. Well, let's grab this hat flare. So, for completing certain objectives, we are able to get new collectibles for us. In this, we got Flare. So pretty much all of your hats have certain cosmetic changes that can be made to them in order just to give you like a bunch of different looks. So for a sprint hat, we can go between the default mode or one of our new flares, which will give it just a ton of more personality. Yes, I know we have that area unlocked, but I'm not doing it right now. As you can see here, our sprint hat is changed, so now we look like a dinosaur. It's adorable. I might actually keep wearing this for our next objective, because it's just so cute. Yeah, if we go into our equipment here, yep, it just shows that we have our new sprint hat there. Yet you can switch between the flare as whenever you want, and just nice for aesthetic reasons. Of course, it's just a very cute design. I really like this. I mean, like that, we've already knocked out that time rift. Very nice. Okay, yeah, so that gives me an idea on where we need to go to get to that time rift. Alright, so let's head back into Act 6, and hopefully let's actually save Mafia Town from burning to the ground, you know? And then after that, we just have another time rift to deal with, and we should be good here. yeah, we're probably gonna go a little bit over 2 hours, but if we can rush through this mission, I can see us actually getting done before that. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Look at me. Someone turn up. Was it?
I know this, buddy.
If you grow.
I'm very sorry for abandoning this quest to go play around the sewers, but it just... Look, can you blame me? I got a new hat from it. Just smash up a few more of these, and... while we're just going through this mission, what's some other stuff to talk about? So... guess the thing I can say is that, of course, I've still been working throughout this whole COVID situation. And I'm very thankful for the job I have, because it's definitely been helping me get plenty of money in the midst of all this confusion and just really bad stuff going on. But yeah, been very thankful for that, even though some of aspects of my job can be very exhausting, and I've been meaning to actually talk to my supervisors about this and see if I can get a few changes to my schedule that'll just be more convenient for me, you know, and just kind of help give me a lot more time and energy to dedicate to my streams, you know, because I do want to try to make this even more of a regular thing, and I really want to be able to do like at least 2 streams a week, because that just seems like a very good way to get as much content as I can this time. Alright, there's another faucet over there. Actually, I really like those bonefish enemies. They remind me a lot of the ones from the Mario games. Those ones that can be quite annoying, especially in Super Mario World, when they appear in the various dungeons. Yeah. Got this faucet over here to deal with. We can actually shoot it with our laser from there. So I guess that is a good reason to pick up the laser badge, because that gives us a very easy way to hit these bosses without needing to actually jump on them. Very good. Also, it's an interesting bit of progression for this area, where before, like, obviously the Mafia were our enemies, but now we have a mission where we're explicitly trying to help the Mafia save their town from destruction. And, you know, I quite like this. Definitely helps add a lot of depth to these characters, who, sure, they're antagonists, but they still have a home. They still have like, their own drive and stuff, so it's just nice being able to help them out, you know? Alright, with this, we should just be about done this area. Actually, we do have one more thing to worry about, but we'll take care of that in just a bit. Alright, we're gonna have to jump up here to do this. Alright, I think we just have 2 more to deal with. And what's something else we can talk about as we're just going through here? Guess another thing I can say is that I have just been in such a Lord of the Rings / Hobbit kick lately. Like, I've been reading The Hobbit again, because one of my favorite books ever, and just been watching a lot of various Lord of the Rings / Hobbit clips on YouTube when I can, just because it's very fun. I really enjoy the stories and these characters, and there's just been so many interpretations of these stories over the years. Of course, you got the Peter Jackson films, which, in terms of Lord of the Rings, they're just fantastic pieces of art. Like, they're just cinema gold when you look at the Peter Jackson and the Lord of the Rings movies. The Hobbit is a lot more debatable, but I still say it has its merits to it, you know? Oh, I'm wondering if I'm actually going to be able to do this objective here. You know what? I think we'll be able to get up there from the balloons. Yeah, if we we hit these balloons, we're able to jump over here, grab a camera badge. Press back to take pictures of your journey. Swap it out anytime in the start menu. I might do that. That sounds like a fun thing we could do. I'm gonna head up here. Alright. Take out this faucet. I was actually worried if we were not going to be able to complete this mission with our current gear. Because there's definitely going to be some missions that require us to obtain items that we get from later chapters in the game. And I'm just very happy that I was actually able to do that right now. It makes me very happy. And looks like we've only got one more faucet to hit and we'll be done here. But yeah, I've definitely been watching a lot of token-based content. Because, of course, you got the Peter Jackson films, and then you got, like, the older animated stuff, like the Ralph Bakshi version of The Lord of the Rings. Then you got the Rankin Bass versions of The Hobbit and Return of the King, which they're all interesting in their own right, and it's just cool seeing all these different interpretations of these stories, which are just very timeless. I love them. Alright, that is going to be interesting. Let's head down this way. And we got quite a lot to hop across. Again, this gives me a lot of Mario vibes, but in a good way. Just gotta use this debris here to jump across. Oh, but looks like those are time platforms. So we'll only be up there short time. And like that, we managed to get over here and grab another Rift token. Alright, so can I get it cleaned up, please? Alright, good. So yep, that's another Rift token, and more importantly, that's the last faucet. And with that, we have restored Mafia Town back to its former glory. Everything is nice and clean now. Well, it will be soon. Ow, can we just not do that, please? I don't want to be a burned hack kid. That'd be very bad for me. It'd be very bad to be burned in front of Mafia. Sorry, just whenever I hear video game characters talking with a certain accent, I get compelled to talk that way too. It's just kind of how I am. So if I'm playing like a Xenoblade game, I'll be speaking in a lot of British accents for like all day. Or if I watch a clip from Samurai Jack, whenever the Scotsman's on screen, I'll just be speaking in a Scottish accent, you know. Just kind of how I am at times. I really like that, you know. Anyway, with all that taken care of, let's go head back to the top of town, and we should be able to grab our reward. Which, guess what it is? Here, which is good because they are very useful for the stuff going forward. For both the collectibles and for unlocking levels. So yeah, I've been very glad for that. Hop into the cannon and shoot up to the top of the volcano. Oh, look at this!
You did it! Small child saved Mafia Town. Now Mafia no longer need to eat lava for breakfast. Amazing!
Have you tried gears for
Please,
breakfast?
take this as trophy. You are truly the hero of Mafia Town.
Look at that. We went from being like public enemy number 1 to being the hero of this town full of mafia guys. You know, you guys really aren't all that bad. Thank you. Like that, we got another timepiece collected. I believe we only have one more to get in Mafia Town, and we'll be done for tonight. I am really going to be sad when this chapter is over, because it is a good time. Mafia Town just really makes me feel good being there. It's decently sized, very compact, so you got a lot of ground to cover. And, oh boy. By getting 7 timepieces, we've unlocked another world. The bedroom. The chapter Subcon Forest is now available. I'm just gonna tell you right now, this chapter is going to probably be my favorite of the whole game. And I haven't even touched the DLC, so yeah, we're in for a lot of good stuff when we eventually get to that area. But I'm gonna go through all these areas in order, so we'll be taking care of that much later. Oh, we got another time rift to worry about. Alright, what is this one at? Oh, the tunnel! So we finally got something involving the tunnel. And then we also got that with a cannon. Yes, I'm thinking there are specific chapters we need to go to access the time rifts. And we got, oh, Act 5. Win legitimate Alright, I guess we'll unlock this chapter here. Cheating the race. You're missing a key item and won't be able to complete this act. Okay, this is the thing that lets you know when there is an act that you can't do until you've obtained something later on. So, we're gonna hold off on doing cheating the race until much later on the adventure. But trust me, you'll want to come back for these. Alright, I got some other time rifts to do. So how about we go to... Yeah, we'll go to the Golden Vault, and I think we'll be able to do these time rifts from here. And I'm just kind of thinking. I don't know if there's specifically a certain chapter you need to go to. I am mainly thinking that we can't do this at the... Like, obviously we can't do it at the chapter where everything is covered in lava, because that significantly changes the map and prevents us from accessing certain stuff. But yeah, I think we can do it from this mission. Definitely something I'm not looking forward to with this system is just with the load times. Luckily, with some of the games that I play, I don't have to worry about these kind of long load times. Like, with games like Terraria and Stardew Valley that are all that graphically intense, and that things just load perfectly fine. I don't have to worry about any of that crap. With that said, we got some more stuff to do here in Mafia Town. So let's go find those time rifts. Alright, one of them I definitely know the location of, so let's go see if we can take care of that. And grab a few more pawns on our way, because unlocking that mission required spending a lot of pawns. Let's head down this way, and the market with the tunnel is just over here. I'm really hoping it's not a specific mission I have to go to. Yep, there's the time rift. Jumping into here, we got ourselves a new mission. Time Rift Bazaar. Yeah, it certainly is a bizarre time rift. I got more of those little sleepy tanuki guys. And then we got that to deal with. So yeah, we got another one of these time rift missions. I must say, these time rifts are definitely an interesting part of this game, because you got your usual areas that are very story focused, and then you got the time rifts, which are pure platforming goodness. And whichever one of these you prefer, whether you like the more story-oriented missions or just the pure gameplay areas, they're all good in their own ways. I just really love the atmosphere here. And look, cookies. I guess. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know? And I'm trying to be funny, and I'm just, I don't know. Alright, but there's our objective, just on the other side of this block. It gets us a timepiece. Oh, I just noticed the whale swimming in the background. Another reason for me to love this area. Alright, let's see what we get from this. A new remix. Let's see what else we can get. Another hat flare. You know what, that looks pretty cute. We'll claim that. We got another flare for the sprint hat. Sure, we'll equip that. It's a little ladybug themed headband. Very cute. I'd like to see that on my model. So yeah, I wonder if by doing all the Rift missions, if we'll be able to eventually get all the rewards from this. Because it does kind of seem like there'd be limited chance to get some of this stuff, but obviously with the way the game's structured, you've got to be able to do some things. And before tackling others. Yeah, don't worry, Subcon Forest. I'll go to you eventually. Soon, my friend. Yeah, this flare is pretty cute. Just this little headband. I like it. And now that we got that taken care of, we just got the purple time rift. Hey, if we're gonna actually look at this, and I do know the location of this time rift. We have to go to that beach area. Yep, so let's just head back to the Golden Vault, and we should be able to tackle this mission. So I feel like we do need to get another time rift here from the relics, but we don't currently have the means to gather the rest of the relics, I feel. So we're just gonna kind of hold off on that until later. I must say, this stream session has been going very well so far. I'm actually kind of sad that things are going to be ending once we do this next time rep mission. But yeah, our next objective, we need to head down to the beach. It shouldn't take much time at all to get to. Just head down this little stream here. And we should be relatively close to our objective. Hey, bud. Alright, now the question is, which way do we go? Let's head this way. Okay, I see this crate here, which gives us great expectations. Yeah. Hey, if this game can make puns too, then so can I. Okay. Pretty sure this was the place where the time rift was located. I was wondering where the beam was. Guess I don't really need it. I guess it's not in this objective, because I'm pretty sure this is where the thing was. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it was in this area that the rift portal was at. So, we're just gonna have to look for another mission that we could access this one from. I hope I am understanding this correctly. It Come on, let us mosey on back to the hub area. Yeah, and I'm starting to really see where these load times are kind of starting to mess with me. Cooking cat, do you have any idea what to do?
Hope you don't mind me using your kitchen. I figured I'd treat you to some nice earth food, since you're an alien and all. Say,
Sure.
are you a steak kind of person, or a veggie kind of person?
Oh, give me the steak. I am a full-blooded carnivore.
Is that so? Well, I hope you're not looking to cook up some earthlings anytime soon. Anyway, I hope my dish is ready before you leave. I want to see how great a dish I can cook using an alien stove.
I actually picked that stove up from another planet, so it technically is an alien stove. Alright. Okay, now that I'm looking at it... Okay, now I'm looking at this more clearly. I feel like I was actually in the wrong area. Okay, starting to memorize this architecture. Okay, let's head back to the Golden Vault. Because I'm fairly certain I got a good idea on where this is now. Careful with it. And then, yeah, once we get done this next Rift mission, that will be the end of this stream session. Which it has been kick-ass so far. Very glad that things have technically been running very smoothly. I wish the game was running a little bit more carefully, but, you know, we can't have everything, you know. Alright, so I don't exactly know where I'm going to go with this one, but as long as we stick close to the ground, I feel like we'll be able to find this rift very soon. Alright, so let's head down this way. And we should be good going forward. Alright, let's head over this way. It might be some of this way. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I was kind of talking about the Hobbit just now, back in my previous missions, but it's actually a thing because there is I do have like a plan to name the stream session highlight after a certain thing involving the Hobbit. Don't worry, it's gonna be more fun than I'm making it sound. Don't worry. Alright, I got this here. Just kind of thinking on the architecture that I saw.
This
Hey,
town
bud.
is so big. The attractions are pretty cool. But I'll tell you, kid, nothing beats going to the moon.
I'm sure it is. Alright, if we stick around here, we should have a good chance of finding this thing. Just leave these mafia guys alone because they can damage me, and I don't like that. Yeah, we should be relatively close to our objective. Oh, hey, it's that tourist guy.
This town is so...
Yeah, that's great and all. But I'm still trying to find my time rift. With how limited the dress code is around here, it's not surprising this place is boarded up. It's kind of how things go, you know? Okay, what is with this area? I need to find this. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I can feel it in my bones. If I have bones, I haven't checked my character sheet lately to figure that out. I assume I have bones. Just saying. Okay. that one area I was thinking I saw the time rift at before, but the geography just doesn't quite match up, you know? I feel like I should be able to do this. Wherever this frickin' time rift is. Alright, I see a beach over there. I think that might be our objective. Oh, yep, I can see the time rift from here. Alright, so I was just searching in the wrong spot. Boy, do I feel like such a idiot. Alright, let's hop into this time rift and get into our final mission for this stream session. Mafia of Cooks. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. See here, the geography is much different from the last one.
Hello, little child. This is Mafia Time Rift. Timepiece hit Mafia in head, and now Time Rift filled with Mafia thoughts and dreams. This Time Rift is simple. Simple like Mafia. Just how Mafia like it.
Good to hear.
Rules of Time Rift. If you die, you start over. You need rift pawns to go deeper. That is all the rules. Please, tread carefully in Mafia Time Rift. Mafia like to experience past.
Okay, I do remember this from the last time that I saw things from. Also, yeah, we got another collectible here. There are pages of a scrapbook that you can find in these time rifts, and they will be important for something going forward. So you definitely want to watch out for these as you're exploring the time rifts. Let's head down there, and got ourselves quite a few objectives to go after. We need to collect as many of these rift pawns in order to access new areas. And as we go through here, of course, we got these scrapbook pages that you want to grab. Give us some good stuff. And yeah, I just overall like the look of this place. You got all these I mean, what else can I say about this area? It just has a very interesting aesthetic going for it. You got like this old wharf area. It's kind of showing like a few aspects of like the world that the Mafia inhabits. And how this whole area means to them. Took care of that guy, and we unlocked another time gift. Ah, and you can see the Mafia boss and the rest of the Mafia on the SS None of Your Business. That's nice. And yeah, this whole area is basically just a huge dream where we get to see like the development of the world that the Mafia inhabits. It's quite interesting, just the mood of this place and the music just really gives this place a very dreamy feel. It's great. Alright, there's another page of the scrapbook. We are looking pretty good on those scrapbook pages. I think we got all of them for this area. Just want to make sure we got everything. Yeah, I am pretty sure. Is there anything behind the meat? This giant meat that we've seen everywhere. Yep, I think we're good. Let's get away from this big fish, and we should be good. So now we're on the boat itself. It seems that the Mafia were working at the wharf at some point. And then they started sailing away on this boat. And of course they were led by the Mafia boss. Hey bud, I I know you're a boss, but you're at least an interesting character in the brief time we got to know you. So I feel like we got everything we can get here. Just want to make sure that we're not missing a page. Yeah, I think we're good. So we'll jump down here. And now we're at the middle of the Mafia Town Plaza. It looks like they're starting to set up shop here. And get this whole area ready to be inhabited by the Mafia. Ow. Buddy, could you not want to grab this just to make sure I have everything I can? Don't know if there's any more collectibles I need to get. Actually, yes. Okay, just want to be careful not to screw myself here. Just make absolutely sure I got everything I can in this area. So we'll hit the springboard, go up onto this banner, and then... Is there anything else we can grab here? I don't think there's anything we can do with these firework cannons. And just want to make sure there's a page around here or not. I think we're good. So yeah, it's very interesting seeing how this area developed. And how just the presentation of these levels shows like how this whole area came to be, and how the Mafia became named to this area. Alright, that looks like the final scrapbook page. Got that. Which means we are dead. Okay, we still got the scrapbook piece, so that's fine. Hello, Mafia. Down with the Mafia. Also, it's interesting how the collectibles in this area are called pawns, because it just makes me think of more Xenoblade stuff. With the Naupon, which is a very fun group of characters in that series. I don't take kindly to you, Mafia. Seaside spaghetti. I don't know if I want to have spaghetti cooked by the Mafia. But yeah, with that, I feel like we are just about done here. So let's head through this next portal and see where we end up. Looks like we're at the end of the rift. Smack you around a bunch, gather up these pawns. And at the very end is our timepiece, which makes 9. Very nice. And with all the scrapbook pieces, Mafia's Grand Voyage. So yeah, this is just the story of how Mafia Town came to be. Quite an interesting tale. It's very cool how we get to get this side to the Mafia that you don't normally see in the game through this mission. And at the end of this, we got ourselves a new thing. Alright, I might as well grab this just to kind of show off. We got Minty Fresh. So, by doing these time rift missions, we are able to obtain dye for our clothes, which will allow us to just customize our character's looks. I do have a particular look I want to go for my character, even though I absolutely love the default color scheme that the Hat Kid has. But I do want to go for a color scheme that's more fitting on my avatar, you know? The Violet Wizard has particular taste when it comes to wardrobe. And yeah, with this, we've changed up our look a bit. I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of this muddy, grimy colors, so we're gonna switch up our paint job back to normal. There we go. I much prefer that purple purple and yellow color scheme. So good. And yeah, with that, we have pretty much cleared everything we're able to do in Mafia Town for the time being. And we have obtained 9 timepieces. That is a lot of great progress up to this point. So yeah, much later on, we'll return to Mafia Town in order to do Act 5. But we are going to call things here. Next time on A Hat in Time, we are going to be heading off to Chapter 2 and see just what is in store for us there. Until next time, have a good night and take care.